Hold on.
Do you have a catchy phrase? That you're gonna wow the camera with.
Yeah, I mean, you say welcome or welcome back to my channel.
Go.
Yeah, okay. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Traben. I host a booktube channel and also occasionally do Bookish RPGs. Today I'm joined by...
Hi, I'm Amanda from Amanda Should Be Reading, also Bookish.
I'm neither of these things.
And we are going to be playing the Apprentice's Grimoire, which is, in theory, a DM-less, prep-less RPG, although we're somewhat contesting that. So the way the game works is that rather than roll dice for conflict resolution or for doing various things, you instead use a fantasy book to determine the spells that you cast, as well as give you potential ideas for story hooks and resolve conflicts that are not magical. So I'll talk a little bit more about how the game works. We'll introduce our books and our scenario, and then we'll get started playing. So to resolve non-magic spells, you just open up to any page, and the first word that you find is supposed to inform you of did it go well or not, or how is it being accomplished. So for this one, I believe you're looking for an adjective. So here I would say obviously. So we would have to determine whether or not what I am trying to do is, if that is done obviously, is that a good thing or a bad thing? If all else fails, kind of the fail-safe for is this a good thing or is this a bad thing is looking at the first full word of the page. If it has an even number of letters, that's a positive result. If it has an odd number of letters, it's a negative result. So in this case, the first word here is this. So if we were debating it, we would say it is a positive result. Casting spells is a little bit more complicated. So when we cast a spell, we have to find a noun, a verb, and an adverb. So the noun tells you what physical thing happens. The verb says...
The noun's the target.
Noun's the target. Okay.
Noun's the target.
Noun's the target. The verb is the way that it's the effect, and the adjective, or I'm sorry, the adverb is the way in which it's carried out. And again, this is something that we can largely decide on our own, in the situation, in the scenario.
Vibes.
Is that yeah, it is the vibes based game. Is it a positive or negative thing? And we can always look at that first word if we are unsure. The other thing about casting a spell is once we've cast a spell and we've determined what the effect is, we can write it down, because the story of this game is that we're all apprentice wizards. We have no idea what we're doing, but now that we've cast a spell, we can cast it again, and in the future, if there's ever a scenario where that random thing that we did earlier is useful, we can cast it again. So I think that's all for...
I have a shtick.
Rules.
Okay. Makes two of you.
So I will talk about my book, or my character, my character concept, my book, and then we'll go around the table, and then we'll talk about our setup for the game. So I'm going to be playing as a general concept, a character who is a demon who is has gotten ahead because of nepotism, because of his family. His family is rich and powerful and scary.
Demons.
Yeah, and scary. But he believes that everything that he's earned, everything he's gotten, he earned. He genuinely thinks that he's doing well, when really he's terrible at magic, and he is only placed in positions of power and is only passing classes because of his family. And I chose Gideon the Ninth for my book because it has kind of that dark vibe to it, a lot of skulls and necromancy, and just like the general vibe I was kind of hoping for with this character of like darker magic things.
You thought about this way more than I did.
Listen, this happens every time we play an RPG.
Yep.
No, normally I have an incredibly thought out backstory too, and I have nothing.
Okay.
I chose The Night Circus by Aaron Morgenstern because I like the book and it's about magic, and so I thought it would have fun, whimsical magic words to look up. But I don't know who my character is. We'll see. I'm really going vibes here. I have nothing.
Okay.
I'm not a booktuber.
Uh-huh.
Aona, The Last Dragon Eye. It's a good book. I enjoyed it.
What's it about? We own this book, and
this is the sequel.
Okay, yeah. So this is the sequel. The first book is about a girl who is a dragoneye. It's a largely man thing.
I bought these books at Hastings.
Girl, scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like urban fantasy, or is it like
no?
high
It's
fantasy?
high fantasy in like a Chinese setting.
Okay. Cool.
I'm almost certain I bought those at Hastings.
This is almost
So-
true.
It's been a while.
I read it in high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I bought them in Victoria or before. So we've probably had these books for
You
at
just
least.
doxed yourself. Good job.
Huh?
You doxed yourself.
We don't live there.
Well, fair. You post doxed yourself. I don't know.
Postdoc.
Yeah.
All right. So the premise.
Oh wait, no, my character.
Character.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were
Phil,
saying.
Phil.
Oh yeah, do you have a name?
I did not have a name.
Good,
I was thinking,
good.
So you know that wizard who's really good at casting fireball?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever the first spell I cast,
Uh-huh.
that's it.
Okay.
That's how we're playing this.
That's how we're
It's gonna
solving
be funny,
problems.
I was thinking something like Lucian, maybe.
Something really on the nose.
Really
Yeah.
on the nose. Like, listen, this is not. I don't feel like this is a game of subtlety. I don't feel like this is a game where we're meant to be subtle and like nuanced. I think it's just like supposed to be a silly, goofy game. So the premise that I floated was
So Phil Williamson is gonna fit right in.
Phil Phillips. Yeah, exactly. So the premise I floated was that we are at a magic school. The instructors are away, and they have put us in charge, trusting us to maintain order. But instead, we're going to throw a party.
Would it be better to pick up after the party when things have inevitably already gone to shit?
Well, I
and
think
we can try to resolve that like mad dash of getting everything resolved before the teachers get back.
I think so. I think we could do a game like that if, like, let's say I wanted that to be part of it for sure, like the mad dash to clean up at the end.
Uh-huh.
But I was thinking about like all the just like ridiculous things that could happen during the party. If we wanted to do just the cleanup, I think it should start with us like waking up from like being blacked out and like just coming across like
it becomes
scene
like
after scene
dude, where's my car?
Yeah,
like, oh no,
dude,
what
where's my
happened
car?
last night?
Yeah, okay. So I'm down for this.
Because then we can just make up whatever ridiculous nonsense we want to, and we don't have to figure out how we got here. We just have to resolve it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess we could run with that premise.
We can prep a party until we get bored and then mad dash, but I don't know, it's up to you.
Okay. No, I like the idea of like just wake up and like all these horrible things have happened, and we need to figure out how to fix them quickly.
Okay, if we're doing with that,
Mhm.
can I be so magically drunk that I don't remember that I know how to do magic and everything I do is shocking and amazing to me?
Yes.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
So you're less. So maybe you're
Magically
like
hungover.
yeah, maybe you're the like the like teacher who
No.
like you could be like an older
The teachers
student
are out.
that's like
Teachers are out. No.
yeah, you mean an older student that's like encouraging but now you like because you like be more adept, but now that you're drunk you're useless.
No, I'm just useless.
You're just useless all the time.
But I don't even remember, like, I'm going to be bumbling through everything because I'm like, what? Magic? I can do that?
Okay. All right.
So I'm even more inept than normal.
The normal. Okay.
I can teach you
Maybe
all
I'm
spells.
perfectly like great at magic normally, but not now.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
the rules do say like don't worry about like if it makes sense, just like the first thing you come across. Like don't try to like
this. Don't worry if it makes sense. I don't know that this is the game for me.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out in post. Okay. So sure.
We don't have a post. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like after you cast a spell, then you have to say.
I mean, kind of. Just don't overdo it.
So, all right.
We're not monetized anyway. But...
That's fair.
Yeah. All right. So we'll say. So I wake up. I'm staring at the ceiling of the bathroom, and the lights coming down are way too bright. This is
actually they're flickering.
Oh, they're flickering. Okay.
That's more dramatic.
Yeah, it's
one of them is broken.
Yeah, it's really giving me a headache, and I can't. I don't know if I've ever felt this terrible before. I'm sprawled out in the bathtub, and like along the floor is a bottle and just a bunch of alcohol, just like strewn in a pattern to where clearly I was holding it and it fell and like tumbled across the floor. I try to blink my eyes a couple of times to get the headache to go away, but the lights are making it really difficult and the pain is not subsiding.
What is the setting of our school? Are we in a castle or just like...
Yeah, like big like Hogwarts-esque, lots of different crazy rooms.
Whatever we desire, there's a room for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I think my first point of order is just to kind of look around. Are you guys in this same room, or
No, I'm not in the bathroom with you.
Okay. Well, I'm passed out drunk. It's not like
He was in the bathtub. You might not have known he was in there.
All right,
the shower curtain's full. No one knows.
So no one's in there. It's a mess. I'm doing my best to remember what even happened, but these lights are really becoming a problem. So I'm gonna try to just get up and like go turn off the lights. I'm not gonna try magic right now. I feel way too.
I was gonna say if your first instinct is to reach for magic for flickering lights, we're gonna have a time.
So with the Grimoire check, it's just the first word and it informs like how I'm doing this action. So this is bewilderedly. So bewildered. So I get up. I'm stumbling. Bewildered seems appropriate.
Do you know how light switches work? Do we have light switches?
Yeah, like I'm sure we have light switches. I get over there and it takes me a couple of tries. You know, there's
multiple. There's like a fan and a couple switches, and you don't know which is which.
I flick one, and that whirring sound starts.
This is the fan.
You flick the third one, and demonic screaming from the nethers starts. It's really weird how that happens, but no one. We don't talk about it.
Not that one. Not that one.
It's in every bathroom.
So I finally get the lights off.
Make the bidet go off. You know.
Feels better, but not great. And I
feel like a bidet switch on the wall is not the right place for the bidet switch.
The magic people don't understand the technology very well.
I stumble out into the hallway.
It's just bewildering.
A long hall with lots of rooms on either side. I can't place where I'm at, but like it looks absolutely trashed. There's like toilet paper everywhere, bottles. It smells awful. And I just stand there in stunned silence. All right. So, Amanda, what's happening with you?
I don't know. I figured you were gonna find me.
Well, I've stumbled out into the hallway.
Great. I'm not in the hallway.
Where are you?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm in a classroom, on a desk, asleep. Okay. Wake me up. You're the one who's awake.
That's fair. All right. I start stumbling down the hall. I'm calling out for anyone to help. There doesn't seem to be anybody in the hall. Maybe there's like one guy way down the hall, like passed out in the corner. I try to go over and wake them up, but they're not coming to. But I look through.
Are they dead?
They're not dead.
Are you sure?
I check. You want me to check their pulse?
Yes, I do.
All right, let me see. Checking pulse.
Could you just check if they're breathing?
Awfully.
Oh no, they're dead.
It doesn't mean they're dead. It just means he's terrible at checking pulses.
Yeah, just terrible at checking pulses. I'm not sure. I'm getting more and more freaked out. So I start glancing around wildly, and I see through the open door to one of the classrooms that you are passed out
on the teacher's desk.
On the teacher's desk. You look. You look. How do you think you fell asleep? Do you look serene? Do you?
Yeah,
look,
I look
awful?
super peaceful. I'm real comfortable. I clearly climbed up here as the superior ground, and I feel confident in my choices when I went to sleep.
Yeah, I mumble under my breath, that's just not fair. And I stumble in, and I grab your shoulder. I'm like, hey, wake up.
No.
Everything's awful.
Yeah, that's why I want to sleep. Go away.
Help me.
No. Who are you?
I'm Lucian. Do you not know me?
I'm going with magical drunken amnesia. I don't know anything.
The place is a mess. The teacher's gonna be back in.
Did we have a party?
2 hours. Yes, I'm pretty sure I remember at least that much.
Aw, I wish I remembered the party. This part's the worst. Why did we have a party?
Because the teachers were away, which
Oh.
I'll repeat, they're not going to be for much longer.
Oh, someone should fix that.
Yes, you should fix it.
Me? Why?
Well, you're better at magic than me.
I can do magic?
Oh my god, we can't be doing.
Are my hands magic? Wee.
All right.
I don't think I'm magic.
You are. This is a school for magicians. We are all magic.
Go away. It's not working. I don't think I'm magic.
You have to use your book. Where's your book?
I can't read.
That's upside down, dear. There you go.
Oh, you're so smart. It's got words.
It does. Many of them and many spells that we can cast. Do you think there's anything you can do to help clean up messes?
With the book?
Yes, with magic. I'm a little bit concerned about doing it myself.
Why?
I don't feel in the right headspace for it.
But you think I'm in a good headspace?
I think you are fairly talented, yes. You can help.
I must be super cool. I'm gonna try to do some sort of Sorcerer's Apprentice nonsense to animate some tools to clean up.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll see what happens.
Oh no, okay. Spirits, performance, continuously.
Yeah, that maths to me.
Okay, so spirits performance continuously. What is this cause to happen?
I pointed a broom and a mop in the corner,
and
I want them to perform their cleaning thing continuously. They're just gonna sweep and mop.
Okay. Do they actually move, or did they just continuously move in that corner?
No, I think they move.
Okay.
I don't know that they're doing a very good job, but they're definitely doing the sweepy thing.
Okay.
There's no dustpan, there's no even water here, so the broom's just kind of the mop needs some help, but the broom is definitely moving things around.
Okay. That's certainly a start.
Whoa! I did that.
Yeah, we need to.
You can't do that?
I can do
Am
magic.
But you said you didn't think you could do it. Am I the only one?
Fine. What was it? Splotches. Survive. Abruptly.
It sounds an awful lot like the mess that she was cleaning up.
You have
made
just
worse.
persisted.
Yeah, it's there now.
So yeah, the splotches.
Do you want to be able to cast this again?
I mean, it might come up.
It might.
What was it? Splotches persist. No, splotches survive. What was the last one?
I don't know.
Oh no.
It's your job.
Wow, I have one job.
Persistently, I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just made the splotches last forever.
So your stuff's cleaning forever, but underneath
you have less
them,
words per page than I do.
they'll like sweep and mop things away, but then as soon as they go over all the splotches and all the mess comes back up again.
We're gonna have a time.
Oh, that's not good.
Maybe we need an adult.
There are no adults. That's the problem. We need to fix this.
I go out into the hallway. Hello. Where are you?
Not there.
Tell me where you are so I can come find you.
In another classroom.
Okay, I start going down the classrooms.
And I'm cleaning. 'Cause
Hello.
I'm a reasonable human being.
Someone who cleans with not magic. Maybe this was the solution all along. Hi.
Does magic make things worse?
Hello.
I'm assuming we knew each other at one point.
Yeah.
Like before this.
I've. Who are you?
I'm magic.
We all are.
What?
I'm proud of you.
Can you do the magic? Can you do the magic better than we did the magic? Because we didn't do the magic very good.
No.
Aww. It's a mess.
I see that. You all got too
He woke me up.
Well, you needed to be awake.
I'm not there. You first did it.
I'm pointing down the hall. He woke me up.
Good job.
Do you have horns? Like you're a demon, right?
Yeah.
The pointy guy. He woke me up.
I mean, good job.
Yee! Can I go sleep?
No.
Aww.
Clean.
I made the broom move. And then pointy.
I'm gonna grab a second broom. Here, make the broom move.
Okay, I cast the same spell on it.
No, with your hand.
No, now it's off. It's going. I did it. Whee! I go down the hall.
Okay,
Pointy, where are you?
I'm like walking. I'm walking along the hall like this. Like okay. They put me in charge. I need to fix this. I need to clean up.
You're in charge?
I mean,
why didn't you say so?
Ostensibly, yes, but I'll remind you, I just made things worse.
Do you just look like a normal human person, or?
I'm just a guy.
Pointy, I found a guy.
Oh, it's Phil. Hi, Phil.
Hello.
Hi, Phil.
Hi.
I like check my clothes. I'm like, oh, my name is Cece.
Phil, unfortunately, I don't think there's a whole lot you can do by setting
unless I'm
things
wearing
on fire.
someone else's clothes.
Who said anything about fire?
I mean, you pretty much every day.
Ooh, you can do fire magic? Can I do fire magic?
I mean, in theory, you could do any magic, but I don't know what your proficiency is. You seem fairly good at, like, animating things.
The broom's still going. It, like, goes down the hall. The mop is just hovering with no water. Oh, the poor mop.
Okay, well, that's gonna...
You could give it water.
Like with magic hands?
No, like with a fucking sink.
Oh. Okay! Do we have a bucket? Magic hands! I try to conjure water. Oh no, it's an end of a chapter page. This gives me less options. Almost none of them are like, oh, I got the word wine. Oh, this is great. Okay, wine cascading. Unusually.
Okay. Make sure you write down wine cascading unusually.
That's close to what I wanted to do.
It is a liquid, yes.
Now, assuming this was a party, there's likely wine spilled throughout these classrooms.
No, yeah, it smells awful. That was like the next thing I was going to address.
So if it's cascading, maybe it's all cascading together? That would be unusual.
Okay. Yeah.
It's forming a little, like, orb of spilled wine. Like is going. That's like roommating from classroom to classroom to collect the wine.
I think this is too good for us. I think that we need to rethink.
Oh come on! We're gonna have to stop the wine Roomba later. We don't want the wine Roomba going forever. I've just created a new problem for us.
I mean, it seems like everything you do goes forever.
That's the point. Because I don't know how to stop.
You can't stop.
I didn't make water, but some of it is water, assumedly.
Usually
I
about
like
60%.
I grab the moving mop and I like stick it in the wine Roomba, then I put it back down. Oh. And the wine Roomba kind of is now following the mop. To like pick up all the wine it's like mopping around.
So it's collectively it's cleaning. Okay.
Collectively it's cleaning a little bit, yes.
All right. I think we've covered a little bit of the floor, I guess.
Where's everybody else?
Good. We really need to do something about that endlessly damaged room. I think most of them are passed out. I'm concerned this one is not alive. I can't tell for sure. And I point down the hall to the person.
I skip down the hall to the person. Hello? Poke, poke, poke. Wake up. Poke, 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 poke. If I have to clean, you have to clean.
Do you want to check to see if they're...
What do I do?
You just find the first word is how you perform the task.
Privately?
Privately? Okay. That's a little vague. What's the first word of the thing? Is it
of the page?
Of the page. Is it odd or even?
Odd.
Odd. Okay, so it doesn't go well.
I'm whispering too quietly to wake anybody up. Yeah. Wake up. Wake up. I stand up and go, he's not waking up.
Yes, that was the issue. I think a good number are just kind of about, but, passed out.
Did we drink magic poison?
I think it was just regular poison in the form of alcohol.
No.
That's...
I guess alcohol is like a low-grade poison.
Deep.
I suppose.
We were all poisoning ourselves. Wow. You're like so deep.
Thank you.
Wow.
I don't think that was a compliment. Coming from that.
All right, so again, we've covered some of the floor.
In wine.
It's cascading unusually. There's...
It's cleaning up. It's falling after. We still have the walls and the ceiling that I'm concerned about. There
are some walls and some ceilings. Wait. Just one ceiling.
So there's toilet paper streamed about. There's
that's not what toilet paper's for. Why couldn't we have conjured some magical cool stuff instead of toilet paper? That's so mundane.
Yeah, it also smells awful. I'm gonna see if I can do. I feel like this is one that I can't screw up. I'm just gonna try to make it not smell.
Everything I know about you leads me to believe otherwise. Go ahead.
Fire does remove odors by burning off.
If we don't have a hallway, we don't have to clean.
There's nothing to clean. He's right.
Face meets sorrowfully.
What kind of meets? It's a verb, so
meets, yeah. Face meets sorrowfully.
How is that supposed to clean anything?
No, you trip. Yeah, just you fall.
you sorrowfully meet things with your face.
No, you meet the ground sorrowfully.
You have cast a tripping spell.
So
do we all trip?
A tripping spell. So yeah, I'm going. This should be easy. I'm gonna cast a spell to get rid. I'm gonna cast a spell to get rid of the bad spell, and suddenly, boom!
All three of us face plant.
This is not.
My point has been made.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. It was so bad.
I feel like there was something that I was supposed to do.
You were supposed to grab a broom and clean.
No. Before the party. Or before the party? I don't remember the party. Hey, why don't I ever remember the fun part? This part's boring.
Okay.
Except that I can do magic. That's pretty cool.
All right. What do you suggest? We have like less than 2 hours. We're inebriated.
I think if we wake up these people and use our hands like human beings often do, we can clean
Pointy.
this up.
Is the Pointy a human?
Close
not
enough.
a human. He's the Pointy.
Close enough.
He's got horns.
My apologies for the slight.
All right. All right. Clearly,
as humanoids often do.
Clearly, I'm not helping with this situation.
You can say that again.
Clearly,
you're doing great.
I'm not helping with this situation. I'm gonna go and
he said that again.
I'm going to follow your advice and go try to wake
Don't
up
kill
some
anyone.
people. I will. I don't intend to.
Has he done that before?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I think he might have been.
He seems dangerous with like if he had that would hurt.
His father is, yes. Him.
His father is Pointy?
Dangerous.
Oh.
I'm gonna go try to wake up that person in the hallway that we keep on trying to. We keep on doing.
This poor person.
I'm gonna use magic this time. Let's see here. Salute, soup.
Soup?
Yeah, salute, soup.
Soup is a verb?
Soup is, you're in the wrong order. Soup, salute.
Soup, salute. Soup, salute. Satisfactorily.
He throws up.
That's a soup salute right there.
I accept this interpretation.
You wake him up.
Yeah, he's awake.
But because he's vomiting all over your shoes.
Yeah. Soup salute satisfactorily, and I get projectile vomit on me, but he's awake, and
that's why it's satisfactory.
Yeah, and I rub his back a little.
There.
Hmm.
Can you summon us one of those like wine mops and fix that, please?
Sure. But I can only do it with wine.
This I can do. So I start going and finding all the passed out drunk people. I aim their faces away from me, and I persistently cast this spell.
I'm proud of you.
Yay, more people!
So now I have maybe like half a dozen semi-conscious people to help us.
Who just thrown up and they're very upset.
Yeah, and they're not happy. They don't feel good. But I'll give you guys a couple minutes because it's gonna take me some time to run around.
The last one won't be mad at him because they won't realize that he's the reason they threw up, but everybody else is gonna be pissed at him because they're gonna see him wake up the next guy and go.
I have a piece of information for you.
What?
People have the ability to talk, so even the last guy will be pissed at him.
Oh.
It sucks for him.
Sorry, Pointy.
I'm like dripping in. I didn't know for the first guy, so I'm dripping in.
The wine Roomba comes by and any wine in the vomit like zooms out, so it's just kind of dry and crusty.
I hate that.
This is only slightly better.
Phil. We should help.
I can set it on fire. Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
So you're gonna try to set the bits of food?
No, the hall.
Oh, the hall. Okay, I thought you were gonna set me on fire to
That
try to
would
get rid of the last.
But can never mind. But if on fire also bad, people tend to not like on fire.
It's builds character.
But if solution teacher will know fire bad.
Yeah.
Is it worse that we threw a party or that we set the hallway on fire? Or that we set the hallway on fire while having a party?
I set the hallway on fire every third week. It's not that big a deal.
Okay.
No.
I'm setting the hallway on fire.
If you can find a fire word.
Yeah,
I'm not going to, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll do something else that's useful.
How big is the wine Roomba?
I mean, it's getting bigger all the time.
I'm gonna jump in it and just kind of pat myself to try to get the.
This is a bunch of different wines all mixed together. That sounds disgusting. But you do you, hon.
Yeah, you're right. I should go just do I have time for a shower? Surely I have time for a shower.
You're just gonna leave and take a shower.
Panic, stinging. Where's a?
You can add L. You can add L.
Into an adverb.
Panic, stinging.
Bloodily.
That sounds terrible.
Yep.
Panic, stinging. I'm sorry. Was that bloodily?
Bloodily. So. The target is panic. So what does this do?
It's a great question. I don't know. Well, you see, fire. Hear me out.
Does everyone who woke up and is now oh no, what's going on, feeling stinging in their blood?
Yeah, all the people.
Is anyone who's not actively cleaning feeling stinging pain?
So anybody,
because your goal was to resolve the cleaning, right?
No, my goal was to set the hallway on fire.
You can't set the hallway on fire with the word panic.
That's unfortunate for me.
So anyone who's panicking, which definitely includes me, because I seem to be the only one
super
concerned
cool
about the teachers being back soon and my reputation.
I've set the hallway on fire every third week. You think I give a shit about my reputation?
Yeah. So my blood now feels like it's stinging because I'm panicking.
I guess.
I start writhing on the ground. It's a terrible day. I've been thrown up on, and now my blood is stinging me.
I kind of go over and go, take some deep breaths. It's gonna be okay. Oh no. You broke Pointy.
It was an accident.
Okay.
He should be used to it.
I think the screaming's helping.
Yeah, let's do it. I start screaming with you just to help.
It does actually help calming down. The blood stops stinging. Right. Okay.
There's no point. Huh? That cast it again.
But if he's not panicked, it won't work.
If he was just being stung in his blood, I think he might be panicking.
Well, he said he calmed down.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. So.
Good job.
Sure, we're no closer to cleaning up.
I make some really pathetic jumps at things stuck to the ceiling. I'm
All right, so really, it's just the walls, the smell.
I grab the broom that is sweeping and I try to put it on the wall to see if it'll sweep up the wall.
Okay.
Do we think that works or not?
I think you'll do a grimoire check of just how is this accomplished?
It's so okay. So not the first word, just a word.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Okay. So I guess with effort.
No. Heavily. It's too heavy to go up the wall, so
it just falls. And then starts sweeping the floor again.
Yeah. All right.
Man.
It was a nice thought.
You've got high apple pie in the sky hopes.
All right.
Is this the only part of the castle? Are we in a castle? Is this the only roomses that are bad?
Roomses?
Uh-huh. I make words good.
Oh goodness.
Where was the party? Was it in these silly rooms? These don't seem like good rooms for party. Parties are usually in big open spaces where you can dance. Was there dancing? I feel like there was probably dancing. I like dancing.
Oh god, the Great Hall.
Whee! I start skipping down the hall in the wrong direction.
I grab you and turn you the right direction.
Yay!
You get down there. All right. So,
why is there a unicorn in the Great Hall?
They're all. Yeah, so we open.
It's sleeping.
Yeah.
With 6 students curled around it. Aw, they're so cute. I want to take a picture. Where's my phone? Do we have phones?
Yes.
Yeah.
I find my phone. I start taking pictures. I take a selfie. I'm having a great time.
Uh-huh.
I start making faces next to all the sleeping people. I'm
yeah,
it's great. Taking all these photos. Lots of evidence of our rivalries.
Yeah. So yeah, there's many more passed out people here. Tons of like discarded food and dishes.
Whatever the magical equivalent of a red Solo cup is.
Yeah. Probably more than just the unicorn. Probably some other animals from like our menagerie or stable or whatever that got in here. Griffin in the corner.
I'm gonna try to wake everybody up with magic.
Okay.
Whee!
I'm gonna go check out the actual kitchen areas, like the dining area. Go check out the kitchen.
Oh, what even are nouns?
Words that describe people.
Oh, there's the word words. Okay, words. Oh no, lectures. We're going with lectures. Lectures. Slam loudly.
Lecture slam loudly.
You wake them all up with like yeah. You have to tell us.
I sound like everyone's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that'll do it.
Like everyone would be the most motivated to wake up from. That's who they hear, and they're like awake. And I'm like, get up! We got work to do. Let's go. The unicorn just kind of looks serenely at me because it is not afraid of anyone. None of the magical creatures are disturbed by this, but everyone else is like, a few of them panic and then start screaming because their blood is stinging. Does that what's the area of effect on panic stinging blood?
I have not recast it.
Okay, so we'll say that it was not far enough to make everyone scream. Hey, it's time to unparty the party. Yeah? Yeah! Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but we can do magic.
Don't make me burn down the Great Hall again.
Again? Phil!
I don't want to talk
Phil!
about it. It was an accident.
Oh my gosh. Phil. I wish I remembered that. Or anything. Someone says my name, like one of them is like, you got it, Cece. I'm like, that's my name! I'm like super excited.
As I open the doors to the kitchen, I'm set upon by some giant salamander popping out. So I'm gonna try to.
Is the salamander panicking?
I don't think. I think it's probably panicking. So
I'm gonna cast panic, stinging bloodily.
Oh, that just makes it angrier.
Yeah, there you go.
Now it's attacking me.
Phil.
Oh,
Don't be nice to the Mander.
I'm helping.
All right.
The poor Mander. Also pointy, but Mander.
Which is more important to you?
The Mander.
All right, I'm gonna try to
Look at how cute it is.
Something to get this thing off me.
Maybe try screaming at it. That helped.
Necromancer.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Burns. Moodily.
That is just the plot of Gideon the Knife.
But the necromancer is the target.
Well, you could so it talked about how if it said something like elf, like an elf would suddenly appear and like do these things for you.
So a necromancer appears and does what?
Burns moodily.
So a
necromancer appears and is on fire.
No. This necromancer just does a fill and burns the salamander.
Yeah.
And seems really put out by it.
Yeah, is very upset by this.
No!
It just shows up as like, this again?
No!
But thankfully salamanders are fire lizards, so the salamanders are happy with this and calms down.
So he says, what isn't stinging anymore?
I am not normally on fire.
I grab a tablecloth.
Under the salamander.
I grab a tablecloth and I'm trying to put out the fire, but I'm making it worse because I don't know what I'm doing. But I finally managed to smother it.
Some kind of like.
Oh, you're right. I'm actually like, this
is just like home.
Yeah.
I finally managed to smother the fire.
Right. I burned off the crusty bits at least. All the dry bits that were left on me.
Are you like shirtless and hot? Like, is this one of those where you're like the fire has only burned away your shirt and you've got like a 6-pack?
No, I'm shirtless, but I'm not attractive.
Shirtless and not hot, bold choice.
Shirtless and like and
doughy.
Doughy.
I was gonna go the other way, like too skinny.
Okay.
Like not muscular at all. Just like little wiry dude.
Wow, you just like shrunk. Your clothes make you seem bigger.
Mm.
Here, I give you the burnt tablecloth. This could be a shirt.
I'm gonna try to like create clothing.
I do have this cloth. If you can do something to it, I have this burnt tablecloth.
Wind screaming eerily.
Wind screaming eerily. Okay.
This doesn't help us one bit.
So you try to summon like
maybe
magic
the wind
to manipulate it, but it goes horribly wrong.
Eerily.
It like picks up the tablecloth and like whirls it around in the air and it falls down and I go, and I pick it up and it's still a burnt tablecloth and I go, aww.
Yeah, it looks like it's doing
like,
something.
Yeah, it looks like it's like folding it and doing magical things
and making this awful
while
sound.
screaming. Yeah,
And it goes,
and I'm like, aww.
This is why I
it's
only
fine.
do fire.
Better
Like
than
wrap it around
nothing.
you like
yeah,
a
just
cape.
like wrap it around like a cape and then like kind of drape it over me like this.
This is why I only do fire. I understand fire.
This is going great.
Everyone in the room just glares at you like, what? All right. We gotta get the unicorns and the other animals back into the thing, back into the stables, including this guy. And I'm holding the
Mander.
He's on fire.
Mander.
No, she smothered the fire.
I smothered the fire. I put it out.
That's
He might be warm.
He's sizzling. Here.
I put him on my shoulder and I like nuzzle him.
And this burns.
It scorches a little. It's fine. I like pet his nose. I made a friend.
Okay, we need to get your friend back into the stables, and this unicorn as well.
What do unicorns eat?
Cotton candy.
Peep children.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, so I go into the kitchen to see if I can find any cotton candy. Cotton candy. Again, I'm like, I don't actually know anything.
Yeah, you're actually really bad at this.
I go up to the unicorn and I'm going to attempt some sort of communication with the unicorn.
Okay. You're gonna like try to speak with animals?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Or like tame it in some way. My book note. It's going well.
That's good.
Wishes explain emotionally.
Okay, so
it does exactly what you want it to.
Yeah, that.
I'm like,
yours is just like lucking out so hard. Like, oh, I want to do this. Well, it turns out I can interpret this thing.
Well, if you try to communicate with things, it turns out books are full of words like said and explain and wishes.
It's true.
So like lectures and like communication words easy to find.
Okay.
So I go up to the unicorn and I'm like, unicorn buddy, we gotta get you back where you gotta go. Sun's getting real low.
Are we taking it back out to shoot it?
No, I'm just crying. I'm like, we're gonna get.
The sun's getting real high is the issue.
Yeah.
This is the morning.
It's from a movie, maybe. I don't remember. Maybe I made it up. Do I make movies? Am I a movie star? You guys would tell me if I was a movie star, right? I look at the unicorn. Am I a movie star? The unicorn's like.
Does it not communicate with you? Does it not?
I don't know. Does it communicate or does it?
No,
I just explained my wishes.
Yeah,
wishes are explained emotionally.
Explained.
Yeah.
But I would imagine unicorns are fairly empathic. Some of these other creatures probably aren't going to listen, but the unicorns are fairly empathic.
Mm.
So the unicorns will rise, and I will take them to the stable.
Okay. Nice.
I will skip along happily with my salamander buddy, with my mander.
Yeah. A couple of the other students have gotten like some of the like smaller animals. They're like rounding him up.
There's
like,
one guy who's certain he could like fist fight a griffin who's trying to wrestle it and
Yeah.
failing miserably.
Yeah.
He's the guy who thinks that he could like actually fight an orangutan.
Yeah.
And we're all watching going, ooh, and I take a picture. A couple people are filming it, you know.
All right.
I'm like, hey, send me that later. Send me that. Okay, good. Let's go. To the stables. Where are the stables?
Out in the garden, on the lawn.
Which door?
Front lawn. These doors indicate.
I'm going the way you pointed, and I'm not stopping till I hopefully see a stable.
I'm gonna try to tidy the room magically, because we tried not magically and it didn't seem to work.
It worked, just very slowly.
I'm going to attempt to do something with this griffin in a second.
All right, lightning cleans quickly.
Yes!
We actually got one exactly what I wanted.
Yes! So, like, clouds appear, and, like, little lightning bolts come out and, like, fry away the baddies.
And I look over and I say,
There's scorch marks on the tiles, on the floor, on the stones.
this is why I trust fire.
I'm so sad I'm missing this. This sounds amazing.
Lightning is just, like, different fire.
The room smells like ozone.
Really sorry to do this. We gotta deal with this griffin. I need everyone to move away from the griffin. I'm going to face meet sorrowfully multiple times this griffin.
You're following with it.
Until
you're in the AoE.
We're like,
you do it once and like several people
guys,
fall.
I'll take care of this.
And everyone realizes because of the group,
me.
everyone realizes the exact radius of your spell and immediately moves back.
We're just like repeatedly slamming on the floor, getting like woozier and woozier until the griffin passes out, and then I'm like, all right,
there we go.
All right, guys.
Now you have to drag an unconscious griffin.
I'm like, guys.
I cast a wind screaming eerily to just like
get it, and I
like it. I like
out.
it.
I've been
Well, me and my unicorns on our happy trot are like passed by this screaming wind, carrying an unconscious griffin, and I'm like,
he's gonna be so mad at me when he wakes up.
What was that? I asked the unicorn that does not talk back to me at all and just kind of keeps walking. But also, like, its eyes are wide, like it's seen some shit, because it's
because it was a unicorn at a party.
It was a unicorn at a party.
Some shit.
It's had a time.
All right. Well, that remarkably, I think we are
the stables
like,
in good condition?
Yeah, I don't think anyone was out there. That's all. That's all.
We did. No one set the stables on fire or messed with that. We just got everything out.
I didn't go that far.
I'm like the scene at the end of Avengers where he's like, "Good job, team!" Woo! Just like lying on the floor, like, "We did it! Oh, we cleared this room. Good job."
I'm gonna try to cast a healing spell on my good friend Lucius.
Pointy. I put the unicorns in the stable, and I give them treats that I find nearby, and I put the salamander.
Fist punched fastly. I'm healing you with my fist.
That's not healing me at all.
No, it's healing.
Okay, yeah. it's just healing through the power of punching me in the face.
Yeah.
Nice.
It doesn't have to be the face.
Oh, that's true.
It is the face, actually.
Okay.
I walk up to you and I say, trust me, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. And then just pop, 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 pop.
Meanwhile, I'm feeding unicorns.
And every time we get it, you feel a little bit better, and it's weird.
Don't stop. It's working. It's working.
Some people are looking at you and they're like, they back up a little.
Okay. All right.
I remember to shut the cage on the griffin, who's now lying in his cage, unconsciously. I give him some extra treats. I shut the door and latch the door.
Okay.
1, 2, skip a few. Okay, there's like 6 animals missing.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't see any reason why we can't lightning the rest of the halls.
Whoa! I like walk in the door, there's lightning everywhere.
You're walking into the building and it's just like
I'm like, oh my god!
Oh my god, what's happening?
Guys, the building is on lightning.
What's another mythical creature we could have?
Yeah, let's name some other things that we might. We could either have 6 of them or.
No, I was just thinking like with all the lightning going off, one of them crashes through a window as you're approaching.
There's one.
A dragon gets hit by a lightning
Baby dragon.
Yeah, a baby dragon just like
bursts through the window,
trying to get away from all the lightning.
I catch it. Can I catch it?
Can you catch it?
Can I catch it? Dartboard is not a helpful word. Majority?
Sure.
No, that's a noun. That's not an adverb. Closely. I almost catch it.
Almost.
But it knocks me over with it and we both fall.
Okay, yeah, it's a close thing.
Hi! I snuggle it.
I mean, I don't know if it's in
It's mad. No, it's mad.
Snuggling mood.
But I don't care.
It's like snapping its jaws.
It's like the cat that's trying to get away, and you're just like, I love you.
Yeah, you managed to grab it in a way like the snakes, where you like it's like right by the head. Its head's up here like.
I just instinctually grabbed it in the one place that it cannot harm me. I've like scruffed this dragon accidentally.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hey guys.
Yeah, I'm walking outside because it seems like we've covered all the like stuff inside. I need to...
We're still missing 5 things, but I don't remember what goes in what cage.
I'll remind everyone I'm in a burnt
cape.
Burnt cape.
All right. So here's the cool thing, right? Healing spells don't just heal your body. Sometimes they heal your mind. I'm punching this dragon.
Don't touch my dragon. He's fine.
No, it'll help him.
He's fine.
It's helping.
He was just scared.
It'll calm him down.
He's fine. Look at him.
I'm looking at the building. It'll help. It'll help.
No.
Let him punch it. Let him punch it.
Don't punch the dragon.
I punched the dragon.
Aww.
And it calms down. Then he snuggles you.
Okay. I'm taking this goes best boy to his cage. We have 5 more missing aminals, but I don't remember what goes in what cage, and they're not labeled well enough for me in my current state. I didn't check if there were labels.
Okay.
We're missing 5 more animals.
We gotta deal with that window too. There's not a lot of exterior damage. There's a little bit of like,
on the lawn.
But like again, we can potentially lightning strike that away,
or get the wind to pick everything
no,
up.
I've already shot it with lightning.
Okay, I take the dragon back to the stables.
Okay, lightning solves all of our problems.
I'm a fire mage. Like lightning is close to fire.
All right, I'm gonna try to deal
fire
with this.
Adjacent.
Yes,
it's just sky fire.
Fire-ish.
It's just sky fire.
The window's already broken. I can't make it any worse.
Oh no.
Famous last words of a fool.
Offering said icily.
Said?
Yeah. Is that not a verb?
Yes, but what are you expecting it to do?
That's a good point.
It just starts talking to you now? It just has an attitude and it's like, what?
How about
Why? Why did you make me talk?
How about offering? Where I saw one. Hold on.
I returned from the stables.
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of you.
It smells like a lightning storm. It smells so good.
Offering fell icily.
So, what falls covered in ice?
The offering.
Is that the broken window? Does the broken window pop out of its frame and fall to the ground?
Yeah. It like what's left of the frame like freezes up, and then boop, pops out. It falls to the ground, shatters into ice.
You could make it worse.
I mean,
Good
worse
job.
or better.
No, worse. Strictly speaking, worse.
Why did they put Pointy in charge?
They're not smart. His father is a demon lord.
Is that important?
I would like you to think about the 2 words I just said, and you tell me if that sounds important.
It doesn't sound very snuggly.
I have not snuggled a demon lord, so I cannot be certain.
Pointy, are demon lords snuggly?
Generally, no.
Oh.
I'm looking up at the thing. Like, okay, we can fix this.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cast like a repair spell, or maybe like a time reminder.
Ooh, yeah, see what you get. See what you get. Yes, you're looking for something to do to make the window not be broken as it is.
I got rid of the hazard of the glass.
Now it's all here.
No, it went to ice and melted away. It's all gone.
That's not how glass works.
Well, but he did it icily.
That's how magic works.
Making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
What's that from?
I think it's from so I believe the original is from a Seinfeld episode.
That sounds kind of like a Seinfeld episode.
But they made the joke repeatedly in, what was that show where he was a lawyer, but he really didn't pass the bar. He cheated. Suits. Yeah, they made the joke repeatedly in Suits.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, we're waiting on that repair spell. And then I think I'm standing like this, and then I think, other than fighting the animals, everything's good, and like my cape is flapping in the wind, and I look terrible.
I'm gonna see if I can do something about that. Let's see what magic wants me to do today.
I love how magic is just like this thing that...
I found the word shirt! I found the word shirt!
Shirt burns.
Oh, I found the word pristinely! Shirt constructed pristinely. Wow. That was the luckiest page I could have found.
Okay, so
wound fixed solidly.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, so we're fixing the wound inside the wall.
How do you imagine it looks with that description?
No, it's solid. Okay. No, it's no longer a window. It's a wall.
It just patches over.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. But the brickwork is immaculate. You can't tell that there was ever anything there.
It's solid.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks perfect. There's no window there now. And I come over and I poke you, and a shirt constructs itself out of the burnt cape, and it is a pristine shirt.
So I look better than I did before.
I don't know what you were wearing before, but potentially yes. Okay. It's not covered in vomit anymore. It's pristine.
I mean, yeah, that's a step up.
I have made a shirt, and it is beautiful.
Okay, all right. So we just need to find these animals.
Ooh, I go over and I touch your shirt. And now your shirt is reconstructs itself and it's pristine. And I do it to my shirt and I just start wandering around and poking people. Which is really good if we're all wearing uniforms.
Yeah.
Because now our uniforms are all like brand new. If we're wearing casual
except
clothes.
For this one where it's not the uniform, it's not brand new.
No, but he has a nice shirt now. But he has a nice shirt.
Yeah.
I just run around poking people, but I can't do anything about the pants. I'm sorry, you'll have to deal with that yourself. I could make your pants a shirt, and I poke one kid in the pants, and it comes... He's like, ah!
He suddenly can't walk.
It's like a mini skirt on him because of the way... It's like, ah! I'm like, oh, ooh, sorry. Yes.
Doesn't work on pants.
Not for pants.
Confirm.
And I touch his shirt, but your shirt's so pretty!
You just walk off.
Whee! I'm helping.
The animals.
5 animals.
Right. Did you see?
Zanimals.
Okay, let's just go through. Did you see the Almirage in there?
The what?
What the fuck is that?
Almirage are like small. They're small like rabbits with horns.
Horns.
Yeah, they're like rabbits with horns.
No, because I want us to find some.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what.
How many of those do we have?
We got 5. The Griffin. He's gonna be so mad. We have the dragon.
We had 4 unicorns.
Okay, 4 unicorns.
There was the Mander. And a bunch of other small stuff some other kids brought with us. I didn't see any bunnies with antlers.
Okay.
Do you like those because they're pointy like you're pointy?
Yeah, it's
Are they like mini pointies?
Is it camaraderie?
Yeah, a little bit.
We've got to find his fellow pointies.
What about Axe Beaks?
That sounds dangerous.
One of them comes screaming around the corner. It's basically like a chocobo with an axe for a face.
Wasn't there one of those in Alice in Wonderland?
So it comes around the corner screaming, and out of impulse, I cast Wind Screaming eerily. So
Panic one.
No, it's about sending a message. I'm asserting my dominance over this axe.
It like circles around him screaming.
No, I'm not picking it up. I'm just making the wind scream.
Yeah, but the wind is like circling him.
Yeah.
Well, it screams, so he's like in a tunnel of screams.
Sorry.
Briefly.
I don't know if that's better. Is that what I'm watching? Is it like running around in circles?
Is it sharp face? Is it sharp? Is he like?
Yeah. 100%. He could kill us.
Why do we have those?
They're good mounts. We have like.
How big is it?
We have like 2. It's like a chocobo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking chicken.
We have a we have an axe beak jousting team.
Yeah. So we've got 2 of them.
Yeah, for axe beak jousting.
Oh no. So it's like Joust the video game with the
other
Oscar.
one comes from the other corner. It's like the Jurassic Park scene.
Are they going to charge each other?
Well, I mean, the one is just terrified because
or are they
screaming at
like mates and it's going to come to the protection of its best friend and mate because we're fucking with it?
Yeah, I think that one.
And then I cast Panic Singing Bloodily.
That one's probably definitely panicking. So.
Yeah, so that was.
Oh no! Now it's in pain.
I'm not doing.
I have an idea. One. I run into the Great Hall and I grab another tablecloth and I throw the tablecloth over the 2 and I touch it and make it a shirt.
Is it the get along shirt?
So they're constricted now in a shirt that is holding the 2 of them together.
Unfortunately, they have axes on their faces.
But how? Show me how you would mess up your shirt with your face. You have hands. He does not have hands.
Well, I mean, but the other thing is, you had to go and throw them over their faces.
I just threw it over them. It's a big tablecloth.
Oh, a big tablecloth.
I just threw it over them and then tapped the corner, and it shrunk down and became a shirt.
So now they're like squawking and like super pissed, but they're
contained.
They're contained. All right. Can we do the wind thing to get them into the?
I'll go shut the door.
All right, that's 2,
right? Off.
You said 6.
3, 3 because I had the dragon, so we've done 3 of the 6. We have 3 left.
All right.
There's horde there. Don't forget your fellow pointies.
I think there's just 2 of those. We need to find out what the last thing is.
Come with me to the stables, smart one. And I drag you with me.
Okay.
Thankfully, we sent the Tarask on an away mission.
Yeah. All right.
The teachers took it to the conference as a.
So can I identify?
Can you identify what animal is missing?
What is missing? What's missing?
We're missing 2.
What's the difference between these 2 things?
Mini pointies.
Yeah. Are you gonna go look for the Alvarez? They're fairly.
I didn't say I was.
Phil's waiting for us.
I'm helping.
Phil's just like, oh, lightning, and he's spec using a huge Scorcher computers with the mess is gone.
Smoothly is my. So
you walk in and go immediately. That's what's missing.
I'm trying to think of another fantasy animal that we would conceivably have.
Phoenix.
Okay.
So I found a fire animal.
Yeah. Yeah, the Phoenix isn't here. Like immediately, I point not like eye level, but like above the doors. Are there all the labels?
Oh,
walk in. It's Phoenix.
Oh, I didn't see those. You're so smart, Pointy.
It's the first time the Nepo baby's ever been right.
Or did you come with
also, like, I had to make it not like my intelligence, but just like recognizing something that was really obvious. All right, Phoenix. That doesn't seem.
Phil, where's the Phoenix? Do you like the fires? Where's the Firebird?
I'm just surprised when we lit up the entire building that it didn't, react in any way.
Well, they're only on fire when they die, right?
Are they?
Don't they like burn up when they die and then they're
Gateway, draw.
This is amazing.
Vertically.
Gateway, draw vertically.
A gateway for summoning the Phoenix?
Yep.
And just like, roomph.
Well, where do we think the Phoenix is? Is it still in the building?
Where is the Phoenix? Where's the Phoenix, Phil? Because that's where the gateway opens.
No. It's drawing it here.
Through the gateway?
Yeah. No, actually, me and the Phoenix are homies.
I figured. That's why I'm asking you.
Birds of a feather flock together.
That's why I'm asking Phil.
He lands on my shoulder, and I'm just walking him towards the roost. Yeah,
Birdie bird!
Me and the Phoenix, we have history.
We found the birdie bird.
You only get to burn down the stables like 6 times before you and the Phoenix are homies.
I bet the unicorns didn't like that.
They didn't, as a matter of fact. Actually, 2 of them have a hit out on me.
Phil. You gotta bring the birdie down a little bit.
What?
Bring the burning down a little bit.
Oh, burning. I think you said birdie. I was very confused.
No. Bird is fine.
We put our Phoenix friend back.
I give it treats.
Alright, we gotta go find the Almirage.
I'm gonna call them bunnies because I keep forgetting what that word is.
Alright, we gotta go find the bunnies.
Pointy bunnies! Pointy bunnies. Jackalopes. Jackalopes.
Essentially, yeah.
I start hopping like a bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, assuming this will, like, help.
It's about becoming one with your prey.
Yeah. If you were a bunny with antlers, where would you think you would be?
Asleep.
Where?
Somewhere safe.
Okay. Well, probably the safest place would be the teacher's wing. I don't think we touch that.
But also, like, they've got the hornsies, so they need somewhere that is, like, tall so they don't get stuck.
Okay.
Or tangled.
How tall are these bunnies' horns?
I mean, they increase their height, and you've got to be careful, because it's taller than they are, so, like...
Yeah, but a bunny's only, like, 6 inches tall.
Bunnies are bigger than that. Bunnies are, like, at least a foot tall.
Okay, like 9 inches tall.
I feel like we're getting caught in the weeds, guys. We don't have much time left.
I'm
gonna go check out the teacher's wing and see if there are any.
While you do that, I'm gonna try to cast some sort of locating spell.
Okay, I'm gonna see how I do.
Okay.
Problem.
I was on this page earlier, so I'm changing it, because that was the page I was on for the unicorn spell.
Problem is the...
Yeah, problem.
Good job.
Uh-huh. So what kind of problem could I find at the teacher's wing of the school?
That's where the Phoenix was. It's on fire.
How did we miss this? Oh god, Phil, can you put it out?
That's the opposite of what I do.
Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Blood. Flicked.
Oh god.
Carefully.
You summon blood to just put out the fire.
Gross.
It smells an awful lot like iron, but it's out.
Yeah, so I essentially like make the equivalent of like water sprinklers, but they're blood. Oh god! Oh no!
And then I lightning zap it clean.
Okay, that's better than being on fire, I suppose.
I think that lightning zapped is in fact better than burnt down. Don't tell anyone I said that though. I'll lose my street cred.
Okay, but it still looks like it was on fire.
I mean, everything is scorched.
What are we going to tell? What are we going to tell them?
Tell them a wizard did it.
I mean, that's not even a lie, really. Oh god, you guys won't believe it when you guys were out.
Okay.
A bunch of wizards came in here. Really messed the place up.
Others join forthcomingly.
Okay.
So I summon the bunnies to me.
Sure.
And they come happily.
Okay, that's very
What did
nice.
I say? Others join forthcomingly. So they joined me, and they're happy about it. I'm like, oh, pointy bunnies! And as I hold out the bunnies for an exceedingly long time and everyone hates me, you hear the little pitter-patter down the stairs as some cute little Almirages?
Almirage.
Almirages come hopping down.
All right.
I found them!
Okay.
I'm the best with animals.
I think that might be the last ridiculous thing we had to do. The it's mostly cleaned up. It's a little bit on fire. Well, it was a little bit on fire. Do we think we can explain that away? Are we happy with our level of care here?
Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the evil wizard who attacks our school once every year
was here. We fought them off.
Valiantly fought them off.
Okay.
I could call the teachers.
That's why it's on fire.
And act like it just happened. I could call them here with my others joined forthcomingly. And the teachers would assumedly just get here real fast. I don't know.
Well, we should probably put the bunnies
I
up.
take the bunnies.
And put them up.
I make sure all the cages are locked.
All right.
I give them all more treats. I've given them so many treats. Like the like caretaker of the creature is gonna be super pissed with how many treats these guys have gotten.
Yeah. All right. I feel like.
Where are we on the clock? Should the teachers be showing up anyway?
Yeah, I think it's about time.
Okay. So we're like standing on the lawn, like we have accomplished something.
We all have immaculate shirts, and
beautiful shirts.
One person has shirts as pants.
I mean, I think that person went back to their dorm and probably decided to change.
Everybody's pants look horrible though. Imagine some probably were able to change out.
Some people, yeah, and the little things have been cleaned. Like the group of the Great Hall has done something. They have like tidied a few things while we were dealing with the creatures.
As the teachers are walking up, I'm gonna loudly shout that we fought them off, and I didn't even burn down more than one hall.
Oh, excellent job! Just one hall. That's a record for you.
And then the wine Roomba comes behind us.
We forgot the wine Roomba.
I was like, oh yeah.
We explained everything.
We explained everything.
And then
the mop.
It's in the background.
And it's like big by this point.
I facepalm.
Oh yeah. I made that.
Alright, I think that's a pretty good place to
I was like, that's gonna be my button.
Yeah.
When you were like, we've resolved everything, I'm like, that wine room is gonna be the button. I'm holding on that hard.
That was predictably chaotic, but I actually really kind of loved a lot of what was happening.
Yeah, that was a good time.
I like that we were able to reuse our ridiculous spells. I did not see that happening, but once we had a spell that worked, it was like, how can we make this work in other things?
This spell like lifts stuff up and carries it away. Good.
And then that
is something that is always useful.
Yeah. And then I just wanted to be chaotic
while screaming.
Yeah.
I had a shirt making spell. I was gonna go use the shirt making spell. Why not?
Well, and really, like the soup salute satisfactory was like the first one that actually did something positive for me. And then
while making everyone throw up.
Yeah, I mean, but it was getting them awake. And then I had to do the face planting. Had to use that positively.
That was good.
So. Yeah, alright. That was ridiculous.
I liked not knowing what I was doing and being an agent of chaos.
It was a lot of fun to have you just be like...
absolute chaos and not know what I was doing.
It was good stuff.
I like not being the voice of reason because I feel like I'm normally in games the voice of reason trying to like puzzle out the correct solution.
Yeah.
So just not caring and being like, I'm gonna make your pants a shirt.
I feel like that was more my role in this one, is just like trying to keep us on track because I was like, I seem to be the only one that's really concerned about it.
Yeah.
So
my secondary plan was just to burn the entire thing down.
Yeah, and then it'd just be like, they
would have been fine with that. They were clearly happy with just one hallway.
Listen, I'm sorry. Sometimes it happens.
All right. So
I was so happy. Like the whole time I was like, that Roomba is gonna be the button. The wine Roomba is the button. I gotta make sure no one else remembers the wine Roomba because I'm bringing it up when the teachers get back.
Well, there's also that room where splotches are just continuously reforming anyway. I don't even know if like any of our other
of the other students went up and cleaned that.
Yeah, I don't know if it can be cleaned. They're probably gonna have to.
There's a broom also, assumedly like. Moving around, but
there's like a high level counterspell to deal with that.
Where they're just like, "What nonsense is this? Stop!"
Yeah. Okay. Well, would you ever play this game again?
Yes, as long as I could be more chaotic. As long as I could continue to be chaos.
I feel like this does lead into...
I am glad we tried to clean up after a party instead of prepping for a party. I don't think that would have been fun.
I do agree that got us more into immediate panic and things we have to take care of now.
And then we could just be like, there's a unicorn here.
Yeah.
And now everyone's throwing up. Mm-hmm. And like if we were prepping for a party, we would be like accomplishing a goal. Mm-hmm. Whereas here it was just like chaos, and that was fun.
Yeah. Again, I feel like that's like the theme of this.
Communication spells are very easy because there's a lot of communicating in most books. So it was really easy for me to find words that like were about talking to other people. Mm-hmm. And I kind of felt as I went on like, what am I trying to do and what words am I looking for? Yeah. Like I wanted to track bunnies. So I just looked like for a word that would target something. So I found others. And then I looked for a word. I was looking for a word like find or like show. But I found join. And I was like, that's even better.
Yeah.
And then forthcomingly was just really lucky. It wasn't even forthcoming. It was forthcomingly in the book. And I was like, yes.
Yeah. I feel like looking at my words, I didn't cast too many spells, honestly.
I did 6 spells.
I do think that your choice of book can affect your stuff a little bit.
6 as well.
Well, and we were talking, I had a lot more words per page than Jared did because his book has larger font.
Yeah.
So I had a lot more words to work with. Although your pages are a little bigger than, only a little. The tiniest bit bigger. Yeah.
But I had like necromancer and blood.
Yeah.
Like the book you choose is going to impact a little bit of like the
vibes for your spells.
Yeah. Which I think is nice because like the whole idea of this game is that you get to turn your fantasy books into a role-playing game. So
it was interesting because I thought I should try at least once, and I did at least once, to look for the circus pages, the ones that are in the second person. Mm-hmm. That was the shirt one.
Okay.
Where I just got absolutely lucked out that it was talking about pristine white shirts. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is the best page I possibly could have opened to in this book. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, because those were the ones that were very magical, because they're about the circus.
Right.
So I was like, oh, I should try to open, because they're marked. You can kind of see where they are in the spines, because they have those black breaks.
Edges, yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I should try to do one of those at least once, because they're going to have some very, like, flowery descriptions of the magic that's going on. So there'll be better words for me to pick from for, like, what I'm doing.
But even with that, so I like it because you can kind of impact it that way, but you still can't, like... really like
choose
power game this. You can't really influence it that much, especially when you're supposed to be like going quick. And like I just was like,
and we fudged it a couple times where we let people really like look at a page and really try to find what they were going for.
Even with that though, you're restricted to one page.
You're
like,
limited.
You open a page. That's what you have to work with.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't have...
And no one fudged it and was like, oh, I don't like this page. The only time I did that was when I realized it was a page I had previously used.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's a page that maybe a bookmark was in. So when I opened it, it opened to that exact page. And I was like, nope, I'm not doing that page. And I just opened it to another page.
Yeah. But I do feel like it has that same kind of, like, variance. So we're not doing a roll, but we still have... a little bit of control and I think it's a lot more chaos, honestly. Yeah. But I think also the framing device of the game where you're apprentices and you don't really know what you're doing, like really lends well, like it bleeds into the mechanics really well. So
yeah. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. I had a good time.
I also had a good time.
All right.
I liked my wine Roomba.
The wine, yeah, and of course, and it was the button, so that was great. So I know that Magician's Apprentice, I want to say, was part of the itch.io Solo But Not Alone 5 mega bundle I bought recently. I'm pretty sure it was on there. But even if it's not, you can get it off of itch.io.
You should put a link in the description.
I will put a link in the description. If you want to check this out and give it a shot, it was a lot of fun. I liked it quite a bit, and I'm glad you guys were here to play with me, because it was.
And it worked better than I thought with no DM and no prep.
Yeah.
As long as we were willing to embrace chaos.
Yeah.
I feel like some groups this would not work for.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't embrace the idea that everything was insane,
yeah.
if you're trying to find the perfect solution, it's not going to work. If you have someone in your group who really wants that, like, perfect spell, it's not going to work. But as long as the group is ready to embrace insanity, I feel like it works fairly well. Yeah. And you just go, okay, what did you make? Soup? Soup is your target? All right, everyone's throwing up.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're willing to, like, find a way to make the spells kind of work or not work. Like, everyone's blood is now hurting them. And just go with it. As long as your group is willing to go with it, I think it's a good game.
Yeah. All right. Any like final thoughts signing off? Anything you'd like to tell the people? Check out your channel.
This is a good book. Like, beyond this game, I really like this book, The Night Circus.
I like it.
It's one of my favorite books. It's really good.
I like Aaron Morgenstern for sure.
I'm due a reread of it pretty soon. So
I am not a booktuber.
But you like these booktubers, right?
Allegedly.
Oh, allegedly.
I will also say Gideon the Ninth is really good. The sequel is weird, and I haven't gotten through it yet.
Sequel, also second person.
I really enjoyed the sequel, but it took me a really long time to actually read it.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. I heard one person say she read it, and then immediately started it over, and the second time through, she was like, I understand so much more. The first time she said was like a fever dream. But then once she knew what the book was doing, rereading it was like, okay, it's a fever dream I am aware of.
Thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah. I listened to the audiobook and that was not working for me. I've heard somebody else say the opposite, that they needed the audiobook for the second person.
Very much enjoyed the audiobook.
But for me, I think it's the opposite. I really need, because of that weird second person narration, I need to see it on the page and be able to like jump back and like reread something. So, all right. So I guess I'll do my sign off. Anything?
You gotta like and subscribe.
Yeah,
you should do that.
That is one of the things.
Leave a comment. It helps the algorithm.
It does.
I say it helps grow our corner of the booktube community, but if we want to just be
feed the algorithm, do the YouTube thing.
Delicious. All right.
I'm not a booktuber.
But you've got the spiel down.
I have, in fact, listened to a YouTube.
My children know the spiel.
I love that.
All right. I hope your reading journey is going well. I hope that this was entertaining for you, and that you consider checking out this game. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think we're going to call it a night. And until the next one, take care.
See you next chapter.